Hello everyone, Maria Banga here. Wow, and the day has come and it is almost over working day. Man, I couldn't wait to get to 5 p.m. and I'm like, oof, some things drain you up. Drain you, and you really try to just push through that. This is how this day was or has been for me. Like, ah, if I was just in some cave somewhere all by myself, it would have been much better, but I'm here and I'm with people, and let me just make sure the volume is there. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Judy, thank you for joining now, one of my people. So I want to start the conversation with a song. I like music. The title of the song is By Force. So they like say love is by force. So it's so funny. I didn't know I was going to get to this kind of is it entanglement or shenanigans at my age? Man, I'm like, the earlier I get this thing out of my blood system, the better. Like, Mark, how did you let yourself drag to this point? This my over niceness and politeness and all kinds of things. I'm serious, I really have to stop. That's why I just decided as from today I'm not going to accept any friend request from a man. I don't want nothing. Don't want nothing. If you want to just follow and learn from the things I'm doing, follow me without being my friend. I don't want me no more. So I am sorry. All friend requests from men as from today, I am blocking, I'm rejecting. Until further notice, I've been so abused. And I talk about abuse, and here I am being emotionally abused by someone I wasn't even committed to. Just imagine if I was committed to them. That's how people will pull out guns and take out knives to stab people, claiming that the people have dragged them in the mud or the people owe them or those kind of things. Ish. Okay, the song is by Shataway, By Force. And it was released 3 years ago, but it's now that I'm going to hear it for my first time too. Huh? I don't go forward the song. Shatta Whale looks like he's a man, King Whale. Okay, okay. Here I am. I want to talk about emotional blackmail, and it's unfortunate, but I'm just going to have to block this person off. And I really thought I could be nice in saying no, I don't want. But it's like no, I cannot be nice. Not everybody wants niceness. Some people it's like you just have to ghost them, or you have to, I don't know, block and do. Where human beings say, why do we complicate life like this now? So I'm not sure I'm the only one who is being emotionally blackmailed, or who has ever been emotionally blackmailed. And I once talked about blackmail in 2019. When I started in January 2019, how sometimes you stay somewhere because, well, you are being blackmailed and you cannot go elsewhere. So people may think like, what are you doing there? But you don't know. You are there. You are stuck. You are afraid to go. If somebody tells me, for example, that they'll kill themselves if I don't love them, or if I don't go out with them, or if I don't see them, I can start feeling sorry. I'm like, hey, before person can commit suicide, yes, a Maria Banga, but I'm like, I'm sorry, this time around, no, that will not work for Maria Banga. You have to grow up. I've just realized that some people are 40 or 50 and are grown boys. They're not men. I once did a live video about this. I didn't even know that I was going to have to deal with one of them in my own life. And I'm like, what is going on? Anyway, so do I look like I run a rehab clinic for emotionally immature grown-up boys? Seriously. And as I'm saying this thing today, I've even said, I thought it was even younger boys, 20 something, or I don't know whether it's 20 or 30 or stuff like that, who will even behave like this. But for a above 40-year-old to still behave like this, I'm like, now wow. I don't even want to have that patience to even listen to somebody again and know that they are still at this stage in their life. I'm sorry, call it bluff, call it whatever, but I'm not more at that level. I'm a therapist, but I'm not a therapist for emotional and for people looking for romance, wherever or whatever it means to them. I have clients to work with. I got the course and all of those things, my association, my life. I don't have time to be figuring out, helping a man figure out what they want from their lives. No, that's not me. If I could not do that when I was married, is it today that I would do that? I refuse. That's not my level. So, yes, emotional blackmail describes a style of manipulation where someone uses your feelings as a way to control your behavior or persuade you to see things their way. So in my case, they are trying to use my feelings because I'm an empath. I'm a highly sensitive person. So even if I'm talking to you, whether I like you or I don't like you, I can just just show some compassion. I can start to think about it with you, start to look at ways you can get yourself out of any situation. And somebody might think that means I'm interested in them as a person. But just as a human being and just wanting to be nice to people, just to help people. And like, really, in my house, it's all about the golden rule. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So that's just what is at the back of front center of my mind anytime I'm talking with somebody. And sometimes people just say, oh, she's too nice. Somebody once told me your love can intoxicate. And like, but this is all I got. So they taught me to get to a point where I should not care. Like, you call too much. Even if it's once a day, you call too much. I'm not used to people calling them once a day. That was just a child. That's a son. So I had to stop. Now I don't call like once a month. Fine, full stop. Or one WhatsApp. But I learned. And that can also be for my own insecurities, my own attachment problems. But you cannot fix everybody in life, and I've learned a lot about that. So as much as they see some niceness in me, I'm really trying, and this particular one has taught me another big received sense lesson in my life. Because honestly, from the very beginning, I didn't even want to meet the person even one time. I ghosted them small. I did this, I did that. No, I'm not so sure. Answer the question, blah blah blah. They talk. So to be very honest, I've been emotionally blackmailed since May, and I've just been playing light of it. But this is becoming out of the question. Like, nah, somebody can go and kill themselves like this, like a joke, and then it will be on your head. The other day I shared something, red flags. 4 missed calls this way, 4 missed calls that way. What kind of neediness is that? I just shared a post about men of low value. No offense, but if you're one of those kind of men, better go and work on yourself than to go and be embarrassing yourself. And some girls will think that, oh no, it means they need me, oh they love me, this and that, I'm the apple of the eye, I'm everything they ever wanted in a woman, all of that. And some girls could also be like that, low value, low self-esteem. So you think that that man is your oxygen, without that man you cannot live, oh you've broken my heart. Which heart? The same heart you are using to breathe to even type to me? How can you say that? I've taken your heart, I've broken your heart, up that. That if we really even had a relationship until we had met a few times and done all those kind of things, what would you have said? Me like this, where do I have time to be over fooling around, chatting with people? I was like, and the first time we met, it was like, hey Mark, are you going to raise somebody? I couldn't wait. And that was last month. And then I started gradually like, no, I beg, no, I don't think that we can. Let's just, we can just be, but I cannot, no. Wahala deo. With all the wahala going on nowadays, like this, no, me, I don't want me trouble. So seriously, I don't even want to talk to any man for, like 3 months. I don't want nobody. You just come into my inbox, even just the hi, I'm blocking you. Let it be that you are sick stuff. Just write exactly what you want. Don't hi, hello me. Hi, hello, please, I need you. I'm looking for a therapist. And that one I can read and reply. Or whatever. But if it's just hi, pretty, whatsoever, then we waste my time with that kind of rubbish. So, Dr. Susan Forward, a therapist and lecturer, pioneered the term in her 1997 book, Emotional Blackmail, when the people in your life use fear, obligation, and guilt to manipulate you. So, what's this fellow using in my life? He's using fear, making me feel like something can happen to them, and it will be my fault. So I'm already kind of feeling, or I should have been feeling guilty. Like, hey, you should have even just jumped already in the car to go and see them. Because, and that is how they manipulate you. I hate you, please don't go. I love you, but go. It is like mixed signals. You don't even know what's going on. One day you are their everything. The other day you are like, hey. There was a time in the beginning when I would write, they would not answer. They will answer maybe in the evening or the next day. Me, I'm a therapist, I'm a psychologist. So I read those things and I'm like, okay, fine. There'll be a time when you want me to answer, you will not even see me again. And don't you know that those are already signs that you are not stable in what you want? And then I'm like, do you have any questions for me? They send me 3 questions. I'm like, 3? Sure. Those are all the questions you have? Yeah. And can I ask you some questions? Yes, please. I sent part 1. They skip many questions. I'm like, okay, no problem. I sent part 2. I'm like, I said, young man, do you know yourself, or do you know what you want in a relationship with me? We'll figure that out. Figure out what? And I am the one, yes, I blame myself, who said I'm looking for a short term or middle term. There's nothing wrong. Anybody can put on an advert for anything, but I don't want it anymore. Like, I am not, I said it recently, not dateable. I'm not looking for again, nothing. Let me stay me alone like this. I've been doing my things seriously. I don't need a relationship to have sex if that is what I want. When I will want it, I know where to go to. This is so crazy. It can set you off like that. And then some women are already in that relationship, in that situation. They cannot even take themselves out. So you are in bondage. There's nothing you can do. So I'm really sharing like that from a very personal point of view. So that those who are not yet in that relationship, don't think that this is like they really need you, they really love you, all of that. Those are serious red flags. Because if you get into a relationship with this kind of person, that guy in Boya, whatever his name was, Alain, this can be that kind of person. They will be so controlling, they will be so needy, they will be so everything, wanting to know wherever you are at whatever time, wanting you to do video call, all of those kind of things, wanting to go with you to place. Hey, no, if that is what two become one means, that me I don't want me no two become one. No, I. So through the use of case studies, she breaks down the concept of emotional blackmail to help people better understand and overcome this type of manipulation. And this is me using my own personal experience. So this fellow, this man, the first time he wrote to me was on the 2nd of May. You know me now, I copy everything and I save them. I just like records. I'm an author, I write. I like copying my thing, keeping things. And so I was like, well, let me just be observing now. I don't know, but it is because it was going to be a teaching moment. This is what I realized in my life, hi doc, that when an experience is going to be a teaching moment for me, I cannot just take myself out like that. Even if I start having those, you call them what, even my instinct starts telling me something, I have to leave it to the end so that I get the whole experience, the whole lesson, and then I can use it. This is what I realized in my life, and this is why I call myself a spiritual student and teacher and everything. There are some things and so somewhere along the line I say, okay, what am I to learn? What am I to do with this lesson and all of that? So they say they have been following me on social media since April. People can follow you without being your friends, and even up to today, we are not friends on Facebook. They just follow me and stuff like that. But when they reach out to me, it is not first of all clear from the beginning what they want. I don't even know why people can't be clear from the very beginning when they reach out to some people like myself. You should just know, if you have really been following me, you should know I'm not somebody who likes to fool around the bush like that. I talk about mental health. Mine is very important. And my mental health means I know what's going on in my life at every point. So I don't want people coming, except you're a patient or a client. But at least just come. Even if you're a patient, say, please, I need help. I can't really figure out what's going on with me. I just got somebody call me today, and the person was able to at least articulate. And I'm like, okay, we are meeting on Thursday. People don't get sick until they don't know how to talk before they reach out to me. Because I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't hospitalize people. So people reach out to me generally, people who still know what's going on in their life, but they know what's not going on well, and then they need help to figure that out. So I don't expect people to reach out to me and just be writing rah, 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 rah. When people have really gone like that, they can write something that you cannot read. At that time, it's not even them who will be reaching out to you, be their family. But if somebody reaches out to me now, it is somebody who at least realizes that something is not going on, they need help, but they can't articulate that. After all, how will you do the therapy if you cannot articulate, if you cannot write, if you cannot talk? That is the whole point, right? So when not a man reaches out to me, and then they're just, hi, hello, pretty, and all those kind of things, I'm like, well, now this. Okay, maybe I can be polite enough, and I'm like, just indulge you in that your hi, hello thing. And after I just go me straight to the point, like, so how can I help you? And then some rude ones will say, must I be needing help to reach out to you? I just block that one. Another polite one, like in this case, oh, well, I was just thinking that, blah, blah. Okay, fine. So tell me more. Because I want to know. I don't want to rush and meet somebody and then begin to regret having wasted my time with you. So, well, they talk and they're like, okay, well, okay. Sometimes we even stay for 3 days before, well, they'll write again. I thought you were going to reach out. No, I was busy. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm like, hi, Father God. Now, which one this? Okay, but no, please, can we just meet, so that and stuff? I'm like, okay, I'll talk to my kids about it, because I really need to get input from some people, and the people I hold here, my kids, that's how we talk in my house. So I talk, and we're like, okay, well, let's see how it goes. And I meet, I'm like, Mark. And so since that day, I'm like, Papa, I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure you are ready even for a relationship with Maria Banga. I'm not sure. I am not ready for a relationship with you, and you yourself, you are not ready for a relationship with me. It's not a matter of working hard. How long would you work hard? While you're working hard, what will I do? Please work hard for some other person, somebody who is even already excited with you at the level you already are. And that level is not financial level, that level is not physical level. That level, yes, is intellectual level, it's emotional level, even more than intellectual. Intellectual for me is not the certificate you have or the degree or anything. But if you can even hold a conversation, if I say Trevor Noah, and there's nothing you can say about Trevor Noah. I say Michelle Obama, there's nothing you can say apart from criticize. I say Barack Obama, I say Trump, I can talk about Trump. It's not because I find him to be a clown that I cannot talk about him. I've read his book even. And those kind of, this is me. And we have to be compatible. I love talking. I love intellectual conversations. I love stimulating conversations. So if I cannot have that with you, what can I have with you? Only talk about Bible? No, I'm not a Bible fan, so I cannot be talking about Bible with somebody until thinking that can sustain a relationship. No, I'm not even a church girl, so I don't go to church. So what can we talk about Bible, about sermons, about what is happening in which denomination, whether Pastor Chris has done what, or TB Joshua or TD Jakes or whoever. Those are not my areas of interest. So I cannot have a relationship with somebody whose area of interest is that one. There has to be something more. So I said, I'm sorry. But they keep trying to, to convince me to give them a chance. At 41, I'm still giving people chances. After having been married once, 6 years, 3 children, what chance am I giving people again? Seriously. And if you already they have one child too. So if you already have a child, you should be able to know, like, okay, well, the first relation or whichever relation, if the previous one, what did not work, what all of those things. This is why I'm taking my time. I had to take my time to first of all understand what happened, understand what I did, my responsibilities, understand my mental health, my state of mind at that time, understand all of that, try to understand this other person or try to see what really happened, sort all of those things, like be my own therapist, go for other therapy, all of that, get to the point where I am now, and then I'm just looking at people. So if you come near me now and you seriously cannot hold your own, please, I'm sorry, let me die a single woman. There's no trophy. No, I don't need trophy. If there's a trophy, I don't need that trophy at all. So they start calling, texting. I said calling until I don't even know how they had my child's number. Now, wow. How can you, a grown-up, want to reach somebody? You cannot get to them. You call their child. Helly, while are they this outside? Like, you enter the thing trouble. You don't enter trouble. Because this is me. I cannot even say I was committed. I was just talking with somebody. But now it's trouble. That means that I should not even talk me to somebody again. Seriously. No, I don't want. Because it is pure emotional blackmail. And if they had access to, because now I've just made sure that they cannot even follow me. I didn't even know about blocking. I've learned how to block people so they don't even follow you. They don't have access to none of your pages again. I'm going to go and try to make sure I don't. Because they can even come to my other page and then leave me a message or go anywhere. Hey, this is how people stalk people. Stalk people. People are sick. People are sick. Seriously, people are sick. But nobody wants to go seek for help. Nobody wants to, we'll talk, we'll clap when somebody talks about their experience. And some of us will even say, oh yeah, well, we too, we are going through stuff. But that's the end of the matter. And then you go and begin to treat each other like crap. No, I prefer me to stay alone. I have learned. And July was my spiritual month. It is still July. Today is the 27th. So this whole thing has been like closed up in July, because I really, while I was fasting, I also just stopped communication, because this was also one of the things I was fasting about. I was like, Father, please, I just don't want this. I cannot take this. I cannot do this. I cannot raise somebody up again emotionally. No, I've done a lot in my life. Seriously, I have done a lot. I don't want to anymore. Take this cup away from me. I really had to fast for this. And so when I said this at the end of my fasting on Friday, that is when it got bad. Call until before sleeping at night, I just put off the whole phone. Get up in the morning, do my things. I want to check 4 missed calls here, 4 missed calls there, a string of messages. What I shared is too small. Like, what is all this? Grown up or age man? Let me not even say grown up. Age man. And because we have the kind of heart we have, women are naturally nurturing, empathetic, all of that. Somebody might start being sorry. Okay, well, let's meet again now. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, all of that. Before you know it, you are into a deep mess. Somebody would abuse you when and proper. You get into a relationship, you will not know your head. You'll be there. You know, maybe you will not sleep at night because you're wondering where they are. You're already in the relationship now. So you're trying to make it work. That's what women are supposed to do, right? Make the relationship work. So you stay up, you pray for them. Somebody shared something with me which was very funny. Somebody said a woman has to pray for her man for 4 hours, at least 4 hours. So another woman replied that any man who needs more than 1 hour of prayer should be in a rehab. Should be in rehab. I will laugh, but I cannot pray for you for 4 hours. Even for myself, I cannot pray for 4 hours. That 4 hours I will do what? Is that not spiritual blackmail? Making women think like that the ones who have to make the thing work at all costs. Pray for your man. Pray. Serve him like this. Don't talk to him like that. I saw something a young girl had been, whether it's a mistake or it's not a mistake, or she has been murdered. I'm a lawyer. So when I say murder, I know what I'm talking about. Somebody dies. Whether you killed them intentionally or not intentionally, they have been murdered. So that is it. And the murder was as a result of the man's gun. Whether the man was testing the gun or he was doing what I cannot understand, I'm not going to go into the gymnastic of that case, but the girl died. So she was murdered by your gun, by your arm. Whether you were doing it intentionally, you were gymnastic, I don't know how somebody can be playing with a gun until bullet goes off, and even if there were witnesses there, I just don't know what was happening. But all I know is that the girl has been murdered. Now it is for you to go and fight it out in court and say no, it was a unintentional manslaughter or it was assault occasioning death. Assault does not necessarily mean you were fighting. Assault is like well, maybe there was some little stuff like that and stuff like that. So now somebody just came into the comment section and said that would teach them to be going after people's men. What? And then I hear somewhere else that they were even engaged, they were fiancé and stuff. So you see how people are quick to just blame. Like me, for example, if I talk about this, some people might have the guts to come and say, so why are you even sharing it here? Or why did you write that? Or why did you even give them the impression that you were interested? Or why not? As Doc says, her focus is improving the quality of the next generation. Her children, yeah. That could be because, well, at some point, seriously, my kids, they're my future. That is why I said, nobody gets to me seriously. I mean, if I want to be serious with you, and I mean serious, they will approve you and reapprove you and reapprove you. That there is my head and there is their head. Those two like that. If one of them is not good, forget about it. To make you to feel so sorry and start telling me that my children and I and stuff like that. Which children and I? And should that be my problem? Do you know about my own children and I? You see how they emotionally blackmail, want to manipulate you, want to make you feel sorry. Is it about sorry? Is it about feeling sorry? Is it about pity? Or is it about you wanting to have a relationship with somebody? So I'm just sharing to raise awareness, to show empathy to those who have been or are currently emotionally blackmailed, especially those who are already in relationships, maybe those who are married to people who toast them with their emotions around the whole place, blackmail you left, right. Monday they're with you, Tuesday they're distant, Wednesday they're with you, Thursday they're distant. All of that, come on now, there's a problem. And sometimes you even take yourself out of the relationship, they will follow you. One day they're shooting arrows this way, another way they're getting some people to write some crap about you, the other day is that not childishness? That you even be done with somebody yet you are still following them, you are even still caring whether they are moving on or not, whether there's a man in their life, all of that. I mean, this person asked me if I don't want the relationship because there's another man taking their place. Which place did they have in the first place? Another man. Why should you go be so insecure to feel that if a woman tells you, no, I don't want a relationship with you, it's because there's another man? Hey, Maria Banga, this therapy work will do me something. That the times when, okay, let me not say that the times when men dumped me, but the times when they dump other people, or maybe one did, I don't even know. Was it necessarily, or should I be concerned whether it's because of another girl? And then what? Even if you know if it's because of another girl, what are you going to do? Okay, well, thanks those who joined. This is all about it, right? Me, I just share to raise awareness and everything and take out things from my head, and I'm like, I'm good for today. I'm going home. The day has been what it has been, but Ellie, it's so unfortunate. And even if it was because of another man, ego, so what? Is it not my life? I can't move on. Now, am I being in such a rush? Pandemic or no pandemic? No, I don't want babies near me now. I'm sorry, but I've been so let down by some kind of grown-up kind of childish attitudes. I don't think that I'm in any rush to have any relationship with a man. Not at all. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Maybe when I'm 45. For now, let me just be on my own. Too childish. Like, seriously, how were they raised? Don't have people say that your husband is your first child. Please, when those of you who are married, raise them up properly. I beg. I don't want to raise me up anybody. My 3 boys are enough for me like that. Let me raise them up in a way that no woman is going to feel like it's her job to raise them up. That one is enough for me. That's the highest I can do to society. But to say that I go and try to raise a 40 or 41, 42, 43, 44, 45-year-old man, I'm telling you, I've even met a 47-year-old man who was behaving like a baby. Of course, I didn't even hang around him for 1 week. Like, gosh. Anyway, thank you so much those who joined. Pack up, go in my house. Today has been a full day for me, emotionally draining day, but I'm grateful. I mean, I started off the day by watching one interesting TikTok from my friend Dorothy and reading some other fun things on Facebook. And then this is me. I normally don't do live videos on Mondays because it's like that, but I needed to. And this is another way, when things just come up, remove them. Don't keep them. Bottle them up. They can mess you up there. Okay, dog. Okay, God bless us all now. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.